Hi everyone, it's Lulu. Welcome back to my channel. So I've had this sew-in for 2 months. You saw it on vacation and today is my last wash day before next week's removal. So I decided to show you the full routine. I'm going to start by removing my snap-on scrunchie. It makes styling so easy. And this is what my hair is looking like. The top piece is my natural hair and I'm using my Aroma's 5 Alpha Juniper Scalp Purifying Liquid Shampoo. It helps keep my scalp itch-free, flake-free, and like seriously, I rarely feel like I need to moisturize in between washes. I start around my hairline, then I target my scalp and massage the shampoo in. And this shampoo is watery, so you don't need to wet your scalp and hair first. Just go in with the nozzle on dry hair and it won't take much to generate a nice lather and get your hair clean. This video is sponsored by Aromas and I'm going to link this shampoo along with everything I'm using down below. I'm going to go ahead and massage my scalp to make sure it's squeaky clean and fresh. Then I'll rinse out the shampoo and follow up with my Melanin African Black Soap shampoo for my hair. I'm generous with this one and I love these two shampoos together because black soap makes my skin feel amazing and the 5 Alpha shampoo is also skin friendly. I prefer shampoos that cater to my skin because my skin is super sensitive. I tend to get rashes and dryness and flakes. I've also noticed that the gentler they are on my skin, the more my hair loves them. Also, it's hard to wash underneath a sew-in. You might not be able to get all the buildup or rinse out all the product. So it's best to use products that won't itch your scalp if they don't rinse out completely. My scalp is looking nice and I'm going to take it a step further by using my TPH Masking and Relaxing Moisturizing Scalp Mask. This mask pairs nicely with the shampoo to keep my scalp healthy and itch-free in between washes. The only drawback is that the bottle is so tiny. TPH has a bigger scalp conditioner, but I prefer the scalp mask. Next up is the Oh Honey Moisture Mask by Lovely Bees. It's one of my favorite conditioners and it smells so nice, so of course I'm using it. Products that leave my hair and scalp smelling fresh are a priority in my weave routine. After rinsing everything out, I'm going to dry my hair with my swirly curly turban towel. It's going to soak up most of the excess water so that drying and styling will be easy, especially with my hair under the sew-in. I just put it on in the back, twist in front, and fasten it. So after about 30 minutes of the turban towel, I'm going to use my Fenty Hair 5-in-1 Heat Protector to do a low heat blowout. I'm not a fan of the smell, but it is the best that I've used in the last year. I'm slowly working it in and then putting my hair in bantu knots so that the sections don't dry out before I blow dry. Also, I need room to dry my braids underneath. I'm using my Dyson Air Straight on wet mode, high speed, and the lowest heat setting, 175. You see these vents? They're the ones that will dry my hair under my sew-in. And I'm drying my hair by going between the bantu knot sections, and the air is forceful enough to quickly dry my hair. I usually spend 5 to 10 minutes doing this. Now it's time to dry the rest of my hair. I detangle using my favorite brush. This is the From Intuition Flexor Vent Brush. If you still struggle with hair loss when detangling, try this one. Also, make sure you buy the blue one, not the pink one. They are not the same, trust me. So I'm using my Air Straight on the same low heat and high speed setting. The Fenty Heat Protector can go up to 450 degrees, but I like using my Air Straight on low heat when I have a regular wash day. I only use higher heats for very specific reasons and to trim my hair. After that, I put my hair in twists and I'm basically done. My hair is ready to style however I want. So I decided to put my hair in African threading bantu knots. I had to go to a church meeting, so I wore my all-in-one half wig by Her Given Hair. I do this a lot. If I'm not confident that my curls have set or dried, I have a solution for that. So these are my bantu knots. I almost always use bantu knots to maintain stretched hair. It's like my default lazy girl styling option, and I love it. I'm going to remove the threads so you can see how nice the curls are. Before separating my curls, I'm going to apply some of my sacred oil. I love the way it makes my hair smell. And I can't believe this is the same bottle that I purchased on launch day last February. It feels like it's not finishing fast enough for me. A little bit goes a long way, and I'm going to separate most of the curls in 4 so that I can have volume and definition. Next, I'm sectioning off a piece of hair in the front on both sides, pinning back because my tracks are popping out back there. I have enjoyed this sew-in for the last 2 months, but it is way overdue for removal. So I can't just wear my hair anyhow anymore. I have to conceal the tracks, you see? Right there is where the problem is. So I'm going to get my hair that I pinned back, make a baby bun, tuck it in a little bit, and fasten it with a pin and barrette. That's going to hide the tracks, and this is how I will wear my hair until removal day next week. But let's get into these curls. They are so pretty, and people still think this is my natural hair. I feel bad for them, but I'm not gonna correct them. Let's talk about day 3 hair. I slept with my swirly curly bonnet, and I love it because you can just unfasten and shake your hair, fluff it a little bit, and it's ready to go. And all I do really is just tie a scarf on top to keep it neat, then pull all of my curls forward like a pineapple, then put on the bonnet, snap it in place, and I have 3 options in front, and that's it. Now, there's always that one curl that just falls flat, and I'm gonna fix that with my Dyson Air Straight on dry mode this time. I'll use 2 fingers to roll my hair like a pin curl and then zap it for about 10 seconds with the Air Straight to set the curl. And there it is, a fake bantu knot. It's blending in perfectly with all the other hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and remove the scarf so that I can moisturize. I'm using my Nioxin Scalp Soothing Serum. I won't link this one because it's just not as effective as it used to be. I'm just trying to use it up. I start with the hairline and the part area and work it in, and it's a bit thick, so it takes time. I also use my brush to neaten my hair and help the product distribute properly. Let me turn around so you can see just how pretty my bantu knots look after 3 days. After that, I use my sacred oil to add shine and keep my hair smelling nice. I don't feel itchy today, but whenever I feel dry closer to wash day, I will just spot moisturize, and that's what I'm showing you here. I used to moisturize everything underneath back in the day, like my whole scalp, but I don't see the point if I'm washing and masking weekly. Sometimes more depending on how much I work out, but that's all. The next time you see this hair is when I remove it, and we're gonna go through that process together. So please subscribe, get notified so that you don't miss it. I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take care of yourselves, and bye.